All right. I ain't even tried sitting in this thing yet. Y'all feel so far. Um, number three. This is number four. Wow, bro, this is a month. This is the fourth week. Um, I've been doing these Sunday rants for a month now. That is insane to say. It don't feel right. It don't feel like nothing's happened. And I think I know why. Um, I'm gonna try drawing this while I'm talking to y'all because I always feel like I want to see some of these. Can't. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. This is the sketchbook. I didn't even get to see that footage. I don't think this is the sketchbook that I put on the top of my car. I was going out to eat with my son. Put it on top of my car and forgot to get it off while I was putting him in the car seat. So it may have fell off the top of my car and all through the street. And I thought I was gone forever. And then we was driving back home, and all of a sudden, I see this sketchbook just laying in the rain on the side of the street. The pages half coming out. This is me planning my outfit for the last show, and then be mad that I didn't finish it. That's kind of like the go-to thing for me. And then this is the sketch page. I ain't gonna lie, we getting somewhere with these, so I'm gonna try to keep that style up. These hard too. Okay, give you a quick spiel about that. But what's been up? Like I said, it's been a month. I started these because I wanted to document the journey and also give myself a time of reflection um, that I couldn't run from. It's nice that I kind of set a time limit of 10 minutes on these for you guys. So um, I have to talk, I have to keep talking, and I can't ramble too much because there's a time limit. So that has been helping. Like I said in the first vlog we ever did of these, I've been journaling more. Hold on, let me grab this journal. I gotta show y'all that too. I gotta show y'all everything. So I think last time we was like 5 pages in. We may have gotten some time in. I've been trying to do more morning pages with that one. The last one I kind of just did one page, and then I would like throughout the day kind of revisit it. But I'm trying to do morning pages on that. Morning pages is from what's that book called? Oh my god, y'all gonna kill me in the comments. If anybody watching this that knows the book, y'all gonna kill me in the comments. But I know the book. I'm just blanking on the name of it right now. But it's a 3 straight pages of straight consciousness in your journal, and I really feel like that's been helping me get to know myself. Um, that's kind of like the main thing I want to talk about today. I am actually in Nebraska right now for a work trip. If you guys didn't know, Oak Curtis, ready-made meals company that is sponsored through Costco's around the U.S. And so I do a little bit of traveling to sell to them. It's always funny trying to do like social media stuff and promote music and like the I guess similarities it has to um, being a salesman and selling samples. You know, trying to get people to stop for this quick little moment and making them fans of what we got. Y'all feel too far, man. I'm bringing you closer. It feels like okay. That feels better. It feels like we a big happy family, and I like that a lot better. Okay, so getting to know yourself. It's like the theme for me for this weekend. I really think that's kind of like the theme for this whole month. Like since I started doing these vlogs, last night I could not sleep. I think I got maybe 2 hours of sleep last night, and I started writing my journal. And I just started realizing um, I just don't really try at anything. anymore. I don't know if it's the dopamine release of social. So my microphone died. I felt like that was going really good too. I felt like we looked professional. I was actually saying something that means something, and then life, right? I didn't even know this. I can't even find the charger piece on this thing, and it wants me to charge it like it's dead. What do you mean? I thought this was. I thought this was just connected to the phone, Bluetooth, and we good. What is? Where is the batteries? Anyways, I hope y'all can still hear me good. I said I was going to draw on here, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think I'm about to just mess around. What were you talking about? Okay, dopamine release. I don't know if it's like this, the dopamine release of social media or like, you know, casual hookups is doing all through college. Don't judge me. Or just all of the quick fix situations that I feel like are presented to us now in our generation. And I also feel like I've kind of always been, that's a lie. That's a lie. I feel like I've been addicted to it since I got to college, and really like, I'd say like halfway through high school. Really what happened was I feel like I used to make art and do things as an artist because I was an artist, because I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh my God, I want to draw something. Oh my God, I got this idea. I want this on paper, blah, blah, blah. I used to sit in all my classes like this, and people make fun of me. And so after a while, I stopped drawing as much in class. I was like, people gonna make fun of me, they saying I'm looking like a hunchback and blah, 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 and my eyes right next to me. Whatever they were saying, I was not having it. So I just stopped. I wrote in my journal today, or I guess this morning, about I don't really know when like exactly the shift changed. I know it was started like 2019 in like late high school, but I just like fell out of love with myself. I hated myself. I was a nerd, quote unquote. I was lame. I felt like all my friends was getting girls. I couldn't get girls. Not in the way that they was doing. I was always like the sweetheart or like the innocent child, and I hated that with a passion. Not because there's anything wrong with being innocent, but it just felt like everybody was babying me, and I couldn't really fit into these groups of people that was like my peers. The only people I had were people who I grew up with, and shit, even sometimes then it felt like they was like, okay, he a little weird, but you know, we fuck with him. And I love that. I'm appreciative for all my friends that I have, but my friends and my family, the people who accept me. But I just wanted everybody to accept me. I needed anybody around me to think I'm the coolest nigga around, and that means doing all the things that they think is cool. Like smoking weed, I would have never started smoking weed if it was just up to me. I mean, I used to be adamantly against it. Like I was like, I'm not doing it. Y'all not killing my brain. Put some pretty girls in front of me, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna hit this blunt. And then you put one pretty girl in front of me for a very long time, they just smoke weed, and yep, I'm pieing now. It's basically how it happened. I feel like everything that like makes up who I am now is like not mistakes, but they're all things in like, they all involve vices and things that I adopted trying to become this different person in my college years, just so I could like fit in with the world. And it's crazy because I never really ever committed to it. I never really felt like I fit into the world, so I always kind of sat in this little awkward middle spot. Didn't want to commit to being like a dog or smoking a zip a day or anything like that. I didn't want to be as cool as the people who I was quote unquote looking up to, but I also didn't want to just be myself. And so I strive to do those things all the time. Just even like this trip, I've been trying not to. I went out to eat by myself. Went out walking around downtown and went sat in the cigar lounge and stuff like that. And I was just thinking to myself, like, when is the last time I've done this? Of course, I got a son now, so like, things get harder, and I have a family, and I love my girlfriend, so it's like my time goes to her. But I just, whenever I have moments alone, and whenever I'm trying to think of what our life is besides taking care of our son, I can't really think of much. I always think of, making my art and being an artist, but sometimes I kind of think, I love being an artist, but sometimes I think a lot of the pressure and the thing that pushes me to do art is me wanting validation from other people because I've chased it for so long. I talked about in my journal too, just about getting to know myself as far as I am not like a prodigy. I don't know what made me start thinking that. I think people was just telling me that. I don't even know why, because like things that I'm good at, like drawing, was something that people always say, man, you can draw. I was terrible when I was a toddler, and then all I did was draw like 10 years straight. And now I don't practice at all, so whenever I do be drawing, I get mad at myself. Like I still love my art, but it's just like I used to be really, really good and could do it really, really fast. And I can't do that anymore because I don't practice. And I literally until last night could not figure out why I can't do it no more, or why some of my stuff looks bad and some of it looks good. It's because I don't practice. I don't think I've drawn consistently for maybe 10 years, and I'll still tell people, yeah, like I draw all the time. Like that was the first thing I ever wanted to do. I don't know why I did that either, because it really wouldn't matter if I just tell people, no, I don't draw anymore. But I fell out of love with the process, and I would like to fall back in love with the process. We had 6 minutes and some change, so I'm a little over my 10 minutes, so I'm gonna have to wrap it up here. I hope, again, I have said something that either inspires you, makes you want to make some art, makes you want to live your life, makes you want to see more stuff from me. I hope I have said something that means something to you. I still don't watch these back. I feel like maybe I can have some stuff that I should listen to about myself in here, but I'm hoping my journal is kind of covering all that. It feels nice not to look back at these just because it gets rid of my anxiety for them to be good. I just want to talk to y'all. I just want y'all to know what's going on in my head. I really do feel kind of stuck. I do feel like week 4 on this feels weird because it doesn't feel like I'm in much of a different spot artistically than I was. And that was the goal, was to see the progression. And so I'm a little mad at myself. So this week, I'm not gonna say no goals. So I posted the other day and said, stop telling people your goals before they're done, or stop telling people your ideas before they're done, something like that, for the dopamine boost, which we just talked about that. That is, if I was to tell y'all about my ideas and what I want to get done this week, it is so that I can have some type of dopamine release of somebody likes this post and I think, okay, they anticipate me, or I need to just finish the ideas first. I need to just execute, because that's one of the biggest things that I wrote in all of my stuff and we talked about for the last month, is that I don't execute. I have a lot of ideas and a lot of things that I want to do, and I just never do them because I really, really, really am chasing the result and not the actual thing. When I'm looking to make a movie, I'm chasing the result of everybody watches it and thinks it's the best thing ever. I'm not trying to tell a story, and that's what's messing me up. That's what I hate about my mindset that I've had for the past month. I feel like it's gotten better. I feel like I've had moments where I am focused and can see the bigger picture in what art is. Like it's so needed right now, and what the world is like, and I feel like falling into the gimmicks of like the shallow stuff I'm trying to promote would be detrimental right now, just because of what's going on in the world. Like nobody wants to see me as a salesman trying to sell this art. They just want to connect with me, and I feel like if I can say something of importance in this time where a lot of things are being said that are ridiculous, then that would feel good for me. Like that would feel like I did something with my life. I'm a son of my family, so at the end of the day, I know taking care of them is doing something with my life. But it feels like the same, like feeling I talked about with all the rest of the stuff I do with just taking care of them, quote unquote, just making sure Jamie eats, or just making sure she is happy. Bare minimum, I could do that. I think there's a lot of men that do that, so I could do that. I feel like I can skate by. I shouldn't say like that. I feel like me just being a father and just being a husband would be me skating by. Because I think a creative mind and being artistic and wanting to tell a story and spread it to the world is not a super common thing. People have ideas, but to be able to articulate them and have something to say is a skill. Like artists are chosen to I don't know what I'm saying with that part. What I'm trying to say is that artists are super important, and if I was born with an inclination, don't know if I use that word right. If I was born with a desire to be an artist, then I think I should fill that role because, like I said, they need it right now. So I'm trying to think of it more like that way. I'm trying to think of what the bigger picture is for all of this. I don't want to just make art so that y'all can say you're a cool dude. I've chased you're a cool dude for 27 years now, so I'm over it. Trying to be lame as hell. Trying to be as square as possible. That's the goal. I know I wasn't gonna say no goals for the week, but that's the goal. Be as square as possible. All right. This video is at 12 minutes. I'm way over my time. What did I draw on here? Let me show you. Not shit. Not nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. That's why I should skip that one. Y'all like the stickers though? My mom did these. All right. Thumbnail. This is the thumbnail. Give me some light, man. I need some light, man. Don't worry. Don't worry. That's a cool thumbnail. I think that's a cool thumbnail. We good. See you niggas.